Hey everyone, GamerJlee here, and I wanted to do a little bit of an update video to keep you guys informed on what's going on. And we had a pretty good little Xbox briefing, didn't we? Pretty good, but something felt like it was missing. No, it wasn't the amount of new indie games. No, it wasn't the Xbox One Scorpio. That was there, and now it's called the Xbox One X. Kind of an interesting name. We found out some cool stuff that we're going to get backwards compatibility with original Xbox games. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Where was Halo? Where was 343? Like, I don't know. Well, we found out some info after the show, and a few developers did tweet. But I would like to go over a little bit of news that we got from the conference. Now, first of all, they did announce with the Xbox One X that Halo Wars 2 will be getting a 4K update. Now, everyone was freaking out. Is this seriously the small little surprise that we were getting? Because if so, no one really cares. Now, me personally, I'm not very excited for the Xbox One X. As soon as there's a game that I have to have on the Xbox One X at the resolution I want and so on and so forth, I'll get it. But there's nothing. There really is nothing besides just games that we already have on the Xbox One. Now, there was some great game announcements, but those games are probably coming out for everything. They're coming out for PC. They're coming out for Xbox One still. Because all games that come out on Xbox One are also coming on the Xbox One X. So that wasn't really that great. But everyone's keeps thinking, oh, they've got to show Halo soon. 343's got to be there. There has to be a presence of 343 on the stage, right? No. There was no presence of 343 on the stage. And that blew my mind. Even if it's something small, they've always had an involvement with E3, with the big Xbox briefing. And the thing that threw me off was there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. And usually, even if they announce some sort of DLC, they show it. They explain that we will have this coming. So, everyone freaked out. Twitter blew up. And then GrimBrother1 tweeted. And he said, lol, we said when to expect some Halo stuff. And it wasn't today. Well, that is true. That is true. And from what everyone has read in the latest Halo community update, the day to expect some Halo stuff is tomorrow. Just a quick bit of clarification before I continue talking from the past recording. Yes, they did say to expect something on Monday through Thursday because that's when they're doing their Xbox One daily show. But it was actually GrimBrother1 who tweeted out, last community update specifically said tune in Sunday for platform stuff. Now, for me, platform stuff is stuff that's going to be on the platform, and Halo's going to be on the platform, so everything would be there. So, sorry. But Monday, we might have something special, he said. Now, to me, that is a pretty good sign that's going to be Monday. I didn't really say that in my original recording, my bad. I just wanted to clarify that so there's no confusion. And also to clarify, there was another little something that they said in that update. It's going to be related to Halo Wars 2. So, they're going to be talking about Halo Wars 2. And I'm going to let myself continue from the original recording. I'll see you guys in a few short minutes. Bye-bye. So, we will be seeing some Halo stuff today. Most likely, we're going to be seeing some Halo stuff. But the question is what are we going to see? Now, I have lost all hope of there being a Halo 3 anniversary. I don't think we're going to be getting anything for Halo 5. But what are we going to see? I have no clue. I really, at this point, have no clue. Probably something for Halo Wars 2. And that's a bit of a problem. Yes, that's an amazing game. It's a great game. But that only appeals to a small quarter of the Halo audience. That is the truth. There's a lot of people in the Halo community that don't really care for RTS games. I personally love RTS. I think it's a very cool genre and something that has been very popular for a long time. But a lot of people came into Halo, with first-person shooters. And unless they have something that is going to make us smile, it's going to be a rough day for 343. I hope them the best. Now, I do have an idea, and I think my good friend Roni was right. Now, during the whole screen of all the Xbox 360 games that are backwards compatible, I saw two. I saw two on that list that aren't out yet, that haven't been backwards compatible, but are in the MCC. Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. Now, this is confusing to me. This was very confusing to me. And it got me thinking, could they be bringing back Halo 3 Anniversary, or not Halo 3 Anniversary, but Halo 3 onto the Xbox One X and giving it maybe a performance upgrade with a big patch or something, and that would bring back the Halo 3 community, because right now the Halo 3 community on those servers are fucking dead on Xbox 360. I don't know. That's just a theory I had, and I'm, all due credit goes to Roni, because he had this theory many, many months ago. Now, personally, I don't have much hope. We haven't had any Halo news in a long time, and this is the first little crumb of the puzzle. Will we find out something today, or tomorrow, or whenever this is posted? I hope so. I really hope so, because that is the one thing that right now we have nothing to talk about. There's no real news going on. We're kind of in a dull moment for Halo. And, I don't want to just be posting gameplay after gameplay after gameplay of MCC. You guys are going to get bored of that. That's why I've been playing other games like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, which is coming to the Xbox One and the Xbox One X, which I'm happy for you guys. I hope you enjoy the game. I love the game. I think it's an amazing game. There was a lot of great things, We had Anthem, that looks pretty freaking awesome. We had Lucky's Tale, which looks like a fun little platform game. It looks fucking adorable. Minecraft. Yeah. Okay. So, moving on. I will see you guys tomorrow with another update on whatever it is that 343 tells us. I hope it is something at least decent, and I hope that I will have something to tell you guys very, very soon. So as always, guys, GamerJlee signing out.